G'day, welcome back to the channel. Well, yesterday we drove all the way back north again, as I said we would. I didn't bother to film anything. It was a fairly quiet day and I decided to have a rest from filming. The one stop that we did make on the way back from down south near Hobart up north to where we're staying near Burnie was we stopped in at Beauty Point. We went to the Seahorse aquarium. It's actually a seahorse breeding facility. Really interesting. It was quite amazing, and they're breeding the Tasmanian potbelly seahorse there. Amazing how they do it, and really cool to see thousands and thousands of seahorses. So I'd highly recommend that if anyone is over that way. That's sort of halfway between Launceston and Devonport. So that was the only thing we really did. Today, we've just taken it easy today at the house. We've been traveling for quite a few days. This evening though, we're going to go and see some fairy penguins. So fingers crossed that we do see some. I'm going to take my night vision scope and see if I can get a little bit of night vision footage of these penguins as well. So hopefully we'll have some of that. If there's no penguin footage straight after this, then guess what? There was no penguins around. But anyway, we'll see how we go. And then tomorrow we're going to head up to the block, which we're really looking forward to doing that, show the girls around. The weather should be a bit cooler tomorrow, so we'll give you some footage of up there. But till then, here's some penguins.
Because I don't really like saying no to people if I can help it.
Well, good morning. I hope you enjoyed the penguins last night. Apologies for that red cross that's in the middle. What I did was took the night scope off of my rifle and just carried the scope down. That way I could film from a distance and film in the dark I did forget to turn the red cross off though, so if it's still there, I wasn't able to get rid of it. So we are now up at the entrance to the block, and I'm going to be showing Jess and Dish around. So basically what we've got here is, you can see this clearing over this way, so that's Glenn's property, our neighbour, and there's a fence line that runs right level just behind my finger there. So 20 metres this way and up, that's the easement. So that's where we're going to have to build the road through, and that's where we're going to walk through now. And I didn't bring the drone. I've got plenty of time to do drone footage, so we're just going to go and explore the block a little bit and show the girls around. Let's go. Push through it.
And it's water.
Okay, so we're down on one of the creeks on our property, down in this little glen, and we've got a track that runs through this way, crosses over this creek. It actually follows one of the other more major creeks just to the back of me. So we're going to put this game trail camera on this fern here, and we'll leave that for a few days, and we'll see what sort of animals are trekking backwards and forwards through here. You can stop that now. Morning. The weather's turned a little bit feral, but this morning we are down here to look at some miniature goats. That's a little farm place where you can come, and we thought Jessie would come and look at the goats because she loves the goats.
They're really friendly. There's Mr. Mork. Mork from Mork. He's the father of all the little ones down there.
Way to go.
Yeah, he's only a year old.
A year old and father to all those little ones.
Yeah.
I know. That's okay.
Haven't gone there yet. They're really easy going. These guys are on.
What breed are they, sorry?
These are Australian miniatures.
Yeah.
They're a registered breed. So these guys are on the bigger end. Like these are classified over height because they had an unknown dad in their second generation, and this is a throwback. So this is a really good indication of, even though they're registered, buying unregistered mini goats, you just don't know what their
Where you're gonna
bloodlines
get.
are.
Their horns get very big, or
No, they're normally, I missed him by 4 days. I was late. We normally just bud them at 10 days, no more than 10 days old. I was late with him, so he's got partials, whereas these guys,
yeah.
it turns into bone. So they actually pick it out and they get rid of it all.
That's good. Because the last thing I want to do is get butted by a goat.
They're actually, it's still,
Well, I meant with horns, I suppose.
Probably try it on me.
he just tries to nudge his head past the gate post.
You guys are so cute.
Because that's Pecan, she's 7 years old. And there's her 2 little ones.
So cute.
Can you give a pat, Jack?
Would you like a cuddle?
Yeah, we'll pick them up.
Yeah.
Pick them up.
You can pick them up, Jack.
Oh, really?
Is there a certain way that's better than others to handle them?
He's similar to holding a dog, puppy.
Macca? I know, Mum's so nice and warm. Here's another warm spot.
Macadamia's really smoochy.
They'll just turn in, they treat you like a hammock, they just hang off your arms, they'll fall asleep.
Sorry, Pecan. You know you're going to get a cold side. She puts up with it.
These guys are perfect. Symmetrical, she's even got matching dots.
Yeah.
It's funny how that happens, isn't it? You get some of them that look like you've cloned them to the parents.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up showing her, I'll take her to the shows.
She's got beautiful markings.
Yeah. So at the shows, they sort of look how it's similar to dog shows. They'll see how they're on the lead, they'll see how they stand with you, your ability to control them, and then they look at temperament, pet, everything else.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yup.
You guys are so cute.
So lilies, perhaps.
You guys, I'll have a look at that.
Yep, very inquisitive. So she was our first.
Oh, here comes Zam.
And this is Auntie Zam.
Auntie Zam.
The bearded lady.
Yeah.
Bearded lady. Yes.
So the girls don't usually get that.
She's actually hermaphrodite.
Oh.
So she's got partial male internals.
So you
Just a bit full on this way. Normally when there's multiple people in the paddock, Ali knows we're trying to.
They're so sweet.
Yeah.
Pecan's still lying down.
So they are a really friendly breed, like
Yep.
over others.
Yeah, well, they're
think?
bred. That's the temperament we breed for. So, and we handle them very early. The little black one here, that is Raven. Raven? I'll be able to show for you.
Okay.
Coco maybe. A pile of chaff this morning.
I love how soft their fur is.
He's-
It's just beautiful.
He's awesome.
You're just beautiful. You're just beautiful.
Here you going?
So how often do you sell and what the going?
Okay, so the general idea is a couple of $100 for a weathered male like him. He'd probably be non-breeding male. Non-breeding male. Yeah, so castrated.
Well, that was the goats. Brad and Lisa have those miniature goats, and that was quite entertaining. We're thinking we might even actually end up buying some from them. So now we've just moved along. We were going to come up and have a look at the glowworm caves. Unfortunately, we should have booked ahead. They're all booked out. Their tour sizes are very small due to COVID and that sort of thing. So we've missed out on doing the caves today, but there are some nice walks around here. So we're going to go and do a couple of walks. We've been told we might even see a platypus on this walk. So let's see if we do. So this has been the Fern Gully walk at Maricopa Caves. These are the cave systems that are at Mole Creek. As I said earlier, unfortunately we won't get to see those caves today, but we will come back for those. There's also King Solomon's Cave just up the road as well. They're booked out, they're run by the same group, the Tasmanian Parks and Wildlife. But this Fern Gully walk, 10 minutes each way, and it has been beautiful. It's really nice. We didn't see any platypus, unfortunately. I know we've got some on our property, so I'm sure we'll see them, and I'll get some footage of them at some point anyway. But yeah, if you're up this way, definitely come and have a look at the caves and this Fern Gully walk as well. It's worth it. We've just rocked up here at Nook, a little town called Nook, just past Sheffield, and this is where our 3 Highland cows that we've purchased are. Rory here is going to hold on to them until late February for us, until we're set up on the block, but we've put money down on them. They're our cows, so we just came and fed them some carrots, and I forgot to get the GoPro out and film them being fed, but let's go have a look at the cows.
It's going to hurt, yeah, if you ran. It's still going to hurt like a big size. Yeah, he's a big fella.
It's okay, Hamish.
He's beautiful. Hopefully I can tame them down enough that they're a bit more comfortable.
We've always got that option once they start calving. We definitely get it with the calves. We definitely get the calves. I had the calves going already. So. Brush them, we had halters for it.
He doesn't.
You don't want to be on film, Ginger?
But she won't.
Ginger's not the movie star.
She thinks she is the boss. So what happens with her a lot, that's what I was going to say way before. So they're in this paddock and it's really started.
Well, that's it for another episode. I'm starting to get the hang of this. I think I'll be able to get these videos out a little bit quicker than I had in the past as I become more familiar with the software and the video techniques, etc. Anyway, we did get to see some penguins. That was really cool. We were lucky because it's only the last couple of nights that they're here before they head out to sea for several weeks, so we were very lucky to get to see them. And those little goats, how cute are they? You can actually stay at Brad and Lisa's place. Look them up on their website or through Airbnb. They have a little cottage on their property where you can stay and get a lot more of your fill of the goats than what we did. And you got to see our cows as well. We're very excited to be able to get them, and they'll probably show up late February once we've got a few of the paddocks fenced off and we've got somewhere where we can actually keep them up there. The girls went home yesterday. That was the end of their holiday, so now the real work starts for Kay and I as we get stuck into the block. So on the next episode you'll see us heading up to the block, getting some gates put in, hopefully getting our tractor and starting to get that road pushed through so that we can access the block. All very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I've never driven a tractor before, so we'll see how I go. Just letting you know that we are staying in an Airbnb at the moment, down in a little place called Sulphur Creek. We're just here for a couple of weeks while we wait for our longer term rental to become available. I'm really excited about that one. There's even a little twist to it, a little bit of irony, but I'll save that for in a couple of episodes time when we move in. We should be moving in around about Australia Day. We'll be there for 6 months whilst we're building up on our block. So thanks very much for watching. If you've subscribed, thank you very much, and if you haven't, please do, and feel free to share this link to anyone else. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.